Welcome back to the QORcast, the greatest QORcast in the world, because we're the only QORcast in the world. So
It's not
objectively,
hard to beat.
yeah, it's not hard to beat, even though we're the only ones. But anyways, we got slow news this week.
There's no news. It's crazy.
There's no news. There's no news this week. So what we're gonna talk about is Spring Sale from Steam and what games we got and why we get them. Okay.
What game did you get during the Steam Spring Sale?
So, in recent news, that the creators of Shadow of Mordor, the ones who made the Nemesis system, shut down. Warner Brothers shut them down. So, what I did is I got their games. I got Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
When did they get shut down?
I will leave it. Yeah, I believe the people. Yeah. And unfortunately, that means Warner Brothers still has the rights to the Nemesis system till this day. And
oh, you're talking about the mechanic in fucking
in Shadow of Mordor, yeah. So they still have a mechanic for this day. The biggest robbery in gaming history. I will stand on that because I have no idea who the fuck allowed that to happen, but they did. And now I want to experience the only game that I can experience that gaming system, and I did Shadow of Mordor, which. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what W's has Warner Brothers Games had in the past couple of years? They're shutting down studios. A Multiverse is dead. Mortal Kombat dead. Fucking now they got rid of this studio. What has Warner Brothers Games done right in the past couple of years? Have
they made Harry Potter Quidditch Championship game.
Yeah. They also made Hogwarts Legacy. What came out
that is the only W they have added.
Are you sure? Because that's a Harry Potter game that has less spells than Elden Ring. So is it really good? How do you have a fucking game about magic that's fucking Harry Potter and that shit has less spells than a fucking Souls game? You kidding me?
Yes.
Is the game actually good, or are people just diehard Harry Potter fans?
A little bit of both. The game actually was critically acclaimed. Was actually really good though. The game itself and what it brought to the table was actually pretty good. So that's the only W. But they also made the infamous Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Ooh, I heard that game had 4 people playing it.
That was
dog shit. Was real big, you know.
Mm-hmm. They also fumbled Multiverses, which is I don't know how the fuck you fumbled Multiverses. That was the easiest layup of your life, and you guys fumbled that. So
the game actually peaked in beta, and it's gone.
Mm-hmm. So that is the previous games they've made so far, and they've been mostly flops.
Yeah, and Mortal Kombat is just
the
Evo thing. Yeah, they released the Evo, not the numbers, but of most early entrants into Evo Vegas, and Mortal Kombat is in dead last, being surpassed by Under Night in Birth and Fatal Fury, which isn't even
a game that hasn't even come out yet.
That game's fucking not even out. We had a play test and it's not even fucking out. Are you kidding me?
So guys, to the judge, to go through your mind, this is the order that they have submitted. First, Street Fighter 6, number 1, Tekken, number 2. Okay, that's a normal,
Yeah, that's about
understandable. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves, is number 3. A game that has not even come out yet. It has more signups. Guilty Gear Strive, Guilty Gear Strive is always going to be there. Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Okay. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Under Night Birth 2. Do you understand?
Marvel 2 having that many registrations is so funny. The game's actually 20 years old now.
Do you understand how embarrassing that is? But if you look at the sales, the sales for Mortal Kombat is on par with Tekken and Street Fighter though. That's what's so crazy about it.
The thing is, people buy Mortal Kombat, play it it's a casual game. People buy Mortal Kombat, play it 4 times, and then that shit sits in their library or sits on their shelf. Nobody fucking I don't know. I would say Mortal Kombat has the largest ratio of casuals to professional play.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's really bad. And it's also a stay-home name. Mortal Kombat has been like a stay-home name in America.
They could make a Mortal Kombat game every year, and it would probably sell.
It would sell, but would it in a professional level? No, it's not good.
People actually care? No.
So that's the thing with the game. But yeah, back to Warner Brothers. I got the Shadow Mortar because I feel like that's the last thing they've done right for God knows how long. That's the last. And this game came out what, like 10 years ago?
Yeah, no, not like 10 years ago. We were in high school.
Yeah, that shit was like long gone. So that's why I'm playing it. And I also got the only Wolfenstein game that I didn't get because after I beat Doom Eternal, I went to play through all the Wolfenstein games. So I got Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. So I got that also. That was like $4, $3.
Uh-huh.
So I got that game, and then Danny guilt tripped me into getting Balatro. Unfortunately,
actually,
it was on
the most
sale.
peak game of all time.
It is probably peak. But yes,
what do you mean probably peak? That shit. That's a game made by like one dude, and that shit almost won Game of the Year. What do you mean probably peak? That shit's pristine.
It is pristine, but yes, he got me that game, so I gotta try it out. I probably am gonna get addicted. I will probably get addicted to the game. It's
impossible to not. It's so addictive that I had it on my PC and then I bought it again on my phone.
So I'm kind of curious. Is this guy? I want to know what kind of other game he's gonna play, or can he just chill for a bit because he doesn't even need to do anything?
Well, I think there's like some like big update coming out for Balatro soon, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Like, I think he's like into like working on the game more.
All right, that's good. At least he's coming up with updates in it. But yeah, I didn't buy much this spring stuff because there was not much that caught my eye, or if anything, I already had the games that I wanted to get. But yeah, those are the 3 games that I got. Well, Shadow of War, but the Middle Earth series, I got that. Wolfenstein 2, and then Balatro. I believe I got that. Though I got enough. What about you, Danny? What did you get?
I just got Evil Within 2. I was looking for another survival horror game. I haven't played it yet. I don't even really know anything about it. John just told me to get it. So I'm like, hey, what's like kind of like a horror game? Yeah. It's like a survival horror. Think like more like Resident Evil than like Silent Hill, but
so I'm seeing there's Evil Within 1 and 2. Which one did you get?
The second one.
You already had the first one?
I've played the first one like way back when it came out. But
okay.
I don't know, I think it just like came out at a time when it like flew under the radar for me, so I picked it up. Haven't played it yet.
Okay.
But well, I need a horror game to hold me over until Silent Hill F comes out.
Which, I don't know if you guys saw, which is the first time I think I've ever seen anything where in the description of Silent Hill F, it goes in the description where it says, you are gonna see hear or you're gonna see some uncomfortable things, and if you feel uncomfortable, to please close the game.
Yeah.
Which I don't like what?
I know they're like putting that in, but I feel like part of it's just got to be for shock value, right? So like for better context, on Steam, if you open up a game, like you try to go to the store page of a game that's rated mature, it has you put your birthday in, and it says like, this game is intended for mature audiences and whatever, and you press accept. But on Steam, for this game, it tells you all the fucked up shit that's in the game. I'm not gonna get into it for YouTube terms of service, but there's lots of fucked up things that they say are in the game, and yeah, like Ennis said, it says, if you ever feel very uncomfortable playing the game, please take a break before you press accept to go to the store page. But I love Silent Hill. I hope it's good.
I have the description of it. It says this game is set in 1960 in Japan in 1960, and it contains descriptions based on custom and cultures of that time. These deceptions do not reflect the opinion or value of the developers or any individuals involved. So they're like,
we put some fucked up shit, but that's just how it was back then. We don't agree. Yeah. That's kind of what they're saying.
If you feel uncomfortable at any point while playing, please take a break from playing or speaking to someone you trust. So if they're telling you to go seek therapy if you don't feel uncomfortable in this game.
Dude,
and
I'm
already
hyped
an
for it.
insane.
I'm fucking hyped for it. I love Silent Hill.
Well, okay, I'm not familiar with the Silent Hill series or the franchise. Is it like it's the first what? There's 3. Am I mistaken?
There's a lot of Silent Hill games, but the only good ones are like 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, and they're the same character, the same
No,
guy, right? They're not the same guy.
no.
So explain to people the Silent Hill.
It's like a lot to explain.
Series.
The first one is like, this guy goes to this town and there's like a cult in the town that make these like supernatural things. So that's like the plot of the first one, and he's trying to like figure out what the fuck. The first and the third are like kind of linked to each other because I haven't played the first one in a long time. That shit was on like the PS1. So I probably played it like when I was really young. But the third one, I believe, is not a direct sequel to the first one, but it they like have to sacrifice someone or some shit to like appease the god, right? In the town. So the third one is like the daughter is like supposed to be the next in line to like be sacrificed or something, so she gets like haunted by the shit. The second one is completely separate. The only thing that's like the same is the town that it takes place in. But it's more of a psychological horror. Like this guy, his wife dies, but then she gets a letter he gets a letter in the mail from her saying, "Help, I'm in this town and I need you to help me." But she's been dead for like all this time. So it's a big psychological horror. Everything's like super symbolic of like his mental state, and like all the enemies are supposed to be like manifestations of his like inner pain and stuff like that. Like it's very like
psychological.
Well, yeah, it's more psychological horror than anything. Like it's not very actiony. It's just a lot relies on eerie atmosphere, stuff like that. There is some action in the games, but usually it's just like you like beat up a fucking monster with like a 2x4. That's like the combat's all really clunky and stuff. Like more of it's just around atmosphere and stuff like that. But in this new game that's coming out, you're playing as like a 14-year-old Japanese girl in 1960s Japan. So I can't imagine the combat is gonna be like, it's not gonna be an action game. Definitely
100%.
Like I think it's gonna definitely be more like the same thing, a psychological game. And I guess the shit that they talk about in this new game is so bad you might need to seek therapy.
No, my thing is now for the YouTubers and the Twitch streamers that are gonna play this game, it's like how much like when they play the game, they're gonna have to like put some like a lot of content warning on this. And if I can't imagine.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be kind of similar to like if you remember when Outlast 2 came out, there was just some like fucked up literal shit that happens in the game that involves some I can't even say. But there's like that, like the
you
big thing.
Imagine.
Like if you know if you heard about the game around that time, you know. But like a lot of people were playing it, but I'm sure they just cut like those sections out or blur stuff out. It being a horror game like Silent Hill, it's probably gonna be violent to some extent, but I think they're more like putting that warning about like the psychological stuff, because that's always been what the series is more about. So
100%. I think I hope the game does well.
Don't scar people for life.
You'd be surprised. I think a lot of people are gonna be scarred from that. But again, it's again, that's good. I know you said, well, but back to it, you got Evil Within. I think the spring sale is good, but I think we're not gonna get the summer sale for another couple months. But so far
that doesn't start till like June or July.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys got in the comments down below, or let us know what you guys got, and if you guys are enjoying what you guys got. But that's it for the news today. We had a pretty slow news week this week. Core news. We got new merch.
The commercial's cool.
New merch.
The pictures are cool.
I was the merch photographer.
Ennis was also a merch photographer.
We got fire hoodies. Actually, this must be our cleanest hoodies.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite merch so far.
This might be our cleanest merch line to this date. So I'm really happy that it came out really, really well. It's really, really cool. So check it out. The R6 boys, we qualify for challengers officially. We actually like really steamrolled it. Like the way I was told, like I told scored, like we basically steamrolled the open qualifiers. So we're now officially into challengers. Now the real test begins and the real fights begin now. It's gonna be really excited. Can't wait for that. The Valorant boys, unfortunately, you guys know, we're out. Bullshit way to get out, but hey, we got out. Stage 2 doesn't start for, I believe, another couple weeks after finals. If you guys are watching this on Saturday, the finals for playoffs already happened.
And then Creator Cup. 1.
And then Creator Cup, yes.
This we might be out by the time this happens, but
yeah, I don't know how long we're lasting.
I don't know if Ennis is gonna be subbing in one of our games yet.
Yeah, I'm the sub this time, but yeah, we got some big creators. We got Kaide joining.
Dude, I want to like play against Kaide's team first, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, then even better, you know. But yeah. I don't know.
But we got some.
I don't play Valorant ever, and then I can say, hey, I played in a tournament against Kaide.
Exactly. So we got Kaide there. We got BCJ. He's a pro player actually. He's playing in it too. Bob from I believe Bob from Tier 2. She's also being played in. She's also playing in it also. So we got some heavy hitters this Creator Cup. This round, this split 2 of Creator Cup, we got some big names playing in it.
This is a crazy awakening for me in my Valorant hiatus.
Yeah, this is actually some crazy news. So if you guys are watching this video by this time, stop and then go watch the Creator Cup. Yeah, because it's probably being streamed right now. So Joe Frosto, QOR Gaming, we're trying to put up because the winner of each split books their ticket to Vegas, where you guys actually play in a LAN. So you guys can also play in this. So if you guys know anybody that wants to compete in Creator Cup, always DM QOR Gaming or DM Frosto, one of the two, and see if you guys can get into a game. So, but yeah, almost anybody's accepted, anybody's involved.
All right.
But all right, thank you guys for watching.
That's everything. All right. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Next time. See you. Bye-bye.